Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Looking at Monster, joined by Skywalkerhndrix. And unfortunately, we are actually having some technical difficulties. So Sebermcollector was supposed to be here, and we're still hoping he can be. But we are trying to figure that out at the moment. So yeah, basically this is just a Black Series discussion stream. We got tons of stuff to talk about. I know we got like the recent reveals from the I Am Your Father's Day live stream. And we also have some like HasLab Black Series news. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I guess let's just start off with the recent reveals. What do you think about the like recent Rogue One like retools and like the new face print updates, I guess you could call it?
So like I think it's gonna be like good for people who want it, but like I can already see them sitting on the shelves for a while. So, I mean, it's good for some people, but like, I mean, I just have a feeling they're gonna sit on the shelves, just like the first time they came out when the movie came out. So,
well, so I believe they are actually fan channel exclusives. So I don't believe they're gonna be in stores. So I think that's good.
I think that's better then. That's definitely way better because, yeah, I think Hasbro must have known it then.
Yeah, so I guess they might show up in like comic book stores and different toy stores like that, but I don't think they're going to show up in like chain stores and stuff. So
that makes sense, yeah. And I know, what is it? The Jyn Erso's father and the X-Wing pilot are Target exclusives. So.
That is true. So I believe that one of those is actually Lunge, and I'm pretty happy about that.
Okay.
It's better than than an actual good figure.
That's like the thing is that's what an exclusive is supposed to be, like an obscure character, not a character that is a main character, basically.
Yeah. So it looks like Sebermcollector is still trying to join, but we're still having some technical difficulties. So we're still going to try our best to get him in the stream, but we might have to do another stream at a later date if this doesn't work out. But yeah, honestly, I think that the Rogue One wave is actually pretty great. I didn't pick up any of the Rogue One figures originally, and I think this is just a perfect opportunity for people who didn't get them to get an actual updated version of them with that really nice like face print or photoreal face print for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think yeah, it's good for those people. Me personally, I don't know. I might pick them up maybe if they're on sale or something, but me personally, I just don't feel like I need that. Like they're not like a necessity in my collection at the moment. So
yeah, for sure. I think like they're gonna be online for quite a while since they are fan channel exclusives. I know the Rebels figures are still online on the different fan channel sites, so these are gonna be available for quite a while, I think. And I do actually want to go back to the Target exclusives because we did like briefly touch on that. But what do you think about those figures?
I mean they're good. Like background figures, I think, in the display. Like if I see them, I'll pick them up, but I'm not gonna go out when they drop or nothing to go grab them because again, they're just not like a necessity for me. But I think that if I do see them, I mean, we like an X-Wing pilot, it's gonna look good on the shelf no matter what. So
oh yeah, for sure.
I'll definitely pick them up if I see them.
I feel like I don't know about the X-Wing pilot, but I definitely think Galen Erso is gonna peg warm for sure. He comes with one accessory, and he's not a very desirable figure for sure. Like if the Rogue One, like Jyn Erso and Cassian, if they peg warmed, then I think this guy is for sure gonna peg warm. And like I was hoping that it wouldn't be a popular character as the actual Target exclusive, but I was kind of hoping for something just a little bit better than Galen Erso.
Like maybe just like a variant. Like I think like a good exclusive would be like the new Pipeline Jeddah Patrol Trooper. Like that's like a variant of a trooper that's cool, but like I feel like if you miss out, it's not like the biggest deal in the world, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I know that they did announce like the Jeddah Patrol Trooper and some others in the Pipeline reveals as well. And honestly, I'm pretty hyped about all those, but like kind of sticking with
yeah.
Rogue One and the Jeddah Patrol Trooper, I think that's just a great like figure altogether. I feel like, I mean, it's just
Definitely.
another stormtrooper with pauldrons and backblings, and it's just gonna look awesome for army building and everything.
Right.
So, definitely hyped
And
about that.
I'm definitely excited for that. That's one of them that I'm definitely gonna need because you could I imagine you could fudge it in with like an A New Hope display,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tatooine, so it's just another trooper. I think troopers are always just solid for the Black Series. I mean, they always nail it.
So I'm actually gonna leave for just a second. My laptop's about to die because I forgot to charge it before the stream. So I'm just gonna grab my charger real quick so I don't end the stream abruptly.
Comment in the chat what Pipeline figure is your favorite. Which one are you most excited for coming out?
Okay, I'm back, and yeah, we are ready to continue. So, unfortunately, we are still not able to get Seber in. He is trying, but he is having some technical difficulties. So that does really suck. So we'll probably do another stream later, and hopefully we can get Seber in then. But
definitely.
But yeah, so going back to the Pipeline reveals, there's amazing, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
I guess focusing on like mainly the Mandalorian figures, though, those are some nice choices. People have been asking for these guys forever, and yeah, we're finally getting them. So
yeah, I think I'm excited for Nomad Boba, even though I mean he's probably not going to come with any armor, but it's still I just would still like it.
Oh, okay, we got Seber in the stream.
Nice.
Wait a second. How do I switch around my camera?
Hey, let's go. You are live, Seber.
Alright, yeah, sorry guys.
You're perfectly fine.
I don't know how I'm gonna switch around my camera, dude.
Accidental face reveal?
Do you guys want it?
I think you should save that for your channel. People would appreciate it more.
Alright. There we go, and then how do I switch the camera to the other view?
I'm not entirely sure.
Uh-oh.
Couldn't tell you, bud.
Okay, well, continuing. So I guess I'll ask you too, Seber. What do you think about the new like Rogue One reveals?
I mean, I like them. I don't know if I'll pick them up, but like,
yeah,
I think they're. It's kind of like the Rebels. I picked up Kanan because he was there. I picked up the other guy because he was there.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly still want to pick up the Rebels figures. I know they're still in stock, and I kind of want to get them before they go out of stock. But they're also one of those figures, like, it's cool to have, but, like, you can't just have one of them. If you get one of them, you got to get all of them. And that's what I'm afraid that's what's going to happen with the Rogue One figures. If I pick up one, I'm going to get, like, all 9 of them, and that would just be awful for my wallet. So,
definitely. That's why I can't go into it because, like, for one, they aren't a necessity, and I know if I pick up one, I'm going to want to pick up the rest, and it's just
Yeah,
Hey,
for
guys.
sure.
I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna leave and then I'm gonna try to switch my camera, okay?
Okay, cool. Okay, so I guess like I said, going back to the pipeline reveals, yeah, Nomad Boba is gonna be great.
yeah, definitely.
I think I personally would have liked the armored version better, but
Yeah.
I'm still super hyped for Nomad version as well.
Yeah, I think they're gonna save the armored version for like a Book of Boba release. But I like if they do that, it's gonna be like the re-armor. But like I kind of hope that they still give us like when he first wears it in that one episode, when he first gets it back, like the damage armor. I just think it looks so cool. And another, like, I'm interested to see the sculpt on the Nomad Boba. Like, are they gonna do like 100% like new mold or something for him? So
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting for sure.
I feel like worst case scenario, you can try to remove the armor from Cobb Vanth and switch it over to the Nomad Boba.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think best case scenario, the armor is removable and you can flip flop them between each other.
That's what I was thinking too, like a removable helmet, and then like the armor is like maybe like a harder plastic that like is splits in two pieces and like goes like the front of the body and the back, and you just clip it together over their body.
That would be amazing, honestly.
So you could switch them back and forth between the two.
Imagine like a Nomad Boba Cod Vanth 2-pack that like the armor switches from back and forth. I think that'd be really cool. I think
that would be amazing. Definitely. And if they made it look good too, like if you swap the armor and it actually looks good, I think it would be amazing.
Yeah, I think that would be really nice. So it looks like Seber's about to get back in here. He's trying to set up his camera right now. So as soon as he gets that stable, I will add him back into the stream. And here we go. Okay, Seber, you are back in the stream.
Whew. Man, I missed the first 30 minutes of my stream. Holy crap.
Yeah, no, man, you're all right. We started a little bit late.
Yeah.
I am very sad.
It's all right. It's all right.
This is my setup for like... I was going to film today, but then I actually watched The Bad Batch just before, and I checked my phone, and I'm like,
nice.
It's 6:56. 6:59, and then I was like, Dad, I gotta go.
Yeah, for sure. So you did watch The Bad Batch, though. Did you like the new episode?
Yeah, I'm positive it was at the end. Unless there was something within the last minute, I don't think.
I don't believe there was, but so that brings up a question that me and Skywalker was actually talking about earlier. But on the side of the Wrecker box, there is like an arm, and you can kind of see like half of a shirt. And people have been like speculating on what that figure could be. And,
that's Rex all the way.
I think after this most recent episode, it's very clearly Rex.
And seeing the image too, it looks just like Rex's armor under it. I mean, it's got to be.
So yeah, I mean, I know I actually just filmed the video on it. It should probably be out Monday, probably. But
nice.
Yeah, I talked about a ton of stuff. Like, are they going to use the old body? Are they going to use the new body? Like, is it have the pauldron underneath? Because if you actually watch the TV show, in the show, he doesn't have the pauldron underneath the poncho. So is that going to be included, like, as an extra accessory, or is it just not going to have the pauldron or the helmet? I guess.
Well, I don't think so. Knowing Hasbro, they're just gonna make it come without the helmet and the pauldron.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen, but I'm hoping for the best.
All right, I got like 5 words for you. I don't know. Hard candy shell. That was like 3, but like that's what it's gonna be. I don't think they'll make it soft goods.
Yeah, honestly, I hope it's soft goods because it's a larger like a poncho. Like Cal's was a pretty thin, like small poncho, but looking at Rex's, his is like significantly bigger. And I'm hoping that it's soft goods, but
yeah, I think it could go either way. I mean, with Hasbro, sometimes they do soft goods, sometimes they do hard or like plastic. So it really is like a 50-50 shot what we're gonna get, really.
I think best case scenario, he has the poncho that's actually removable, and then they include
The
the
hood.
pauldron and the helmet as accessories, and
Yeah.
you can swap them out. Is best
Oh,
case
then that's
scenario.
gonna be a deluxe.
I mean, that'd be amazing, but then I don't think they'd re-release the old Rex.
Yeah, I
Because
think
essentially that'd be the same figure, you know.
the only way they didn't is if it's on the new clone body, which I'm kind of hoping for because
Yeah.
we did just get the or it hasn't been released yet, but we got the Coruscant guard with the pauldron,
Yep.
and I feel like
Yep.
maybe that's their like base for the Rex that would be underneath it. Maybe
That'd be
And-
nice.
I hope so, but I'm not sure at all.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it because on my Rex right here, I don't see a removable thing for him. Like I think I'd have to cut the pauldron off. And
Oh yeah,
take
so
off
the pauldron
head.
is like glued on, and there's like holes for the pauldron to be glued into.
Oh, wait, legit.
So
All right, well then.
So yeah, they'd have to use a
Possible.
different body for it. So like maybe just the old clone body, like or the new clone body, like this one. If they use
Yeah.
that one, maybe like that doesn't actually have the holes there. Maybe that would work the best. Or maybe they don't actually just glue it in. Maybe the poncho has those holes that you can peg it into. Then you could pull off the poncho and then peg in the pauldron.
Bro,
Yeah.
if that poncho's soft goods, that's gonna be amazing.
hmm
Hmm.
But yet again, it's probably gonna be like a Grief Karga's. You know, it's probably gonna be like that.
Yeah. So I actually do want to say hello to some of the viewers in the stream. We got Mariah Flores. Dude, thanks for joining. We got Arc77 Reviews and Customs. We got Brandon Yee. We got McTapper. Jonathan Anderson. We got tons of familiar faces in here. So thank you guys so much for joining. We're happy
Thank you.
to have you guys. And then,
Bro,
of course, shout out to Skywalkerhndrix and Seber. Like, go and sub to their channels. Link is in the description. We're trying to get Skywalker up to 100 subs. I believe he actually hit it last
I
week.
hit it and then it went way down. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
It
so
went
we're
back down to 90, so I was like, well, gotta get back up there again.
we're trying to get Skywalker up to 100. So if you guys would go, please sub to his channel and also sub to Seber. He's a great YouTuber as well. So go sub to both their channels. It would just mean a lot. And yeah.
Hey guys, I'm positive both of you already seen my one like custom video thing, like the one where I'm like, do you want me to make a custom?
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't got the second trooper yet. But what do you guys think of this custom? Here, let me just grab it off my little display. Turning this guy into like one of those guys from episode 3 that are on
Oh, the
Kashyyyk.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Kashyyyk,
The
41st
41st, yep. Elite Core.
Elite Core, yeah. That'd be pretty cool. I feel like camo would be hard to custom.
Bro, all you need is like
It-
the base color. Or wait, no, I don't know how good that would work, but like you just gotta get a paintbrush and kind of smudge it on there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like with camo, you can always like overdo it because like
It's
you
camo.
know it. Yeah, so once you start, you just gotta keep going with it, even if it looks weird at first. But like, just keep doing it because I did camo on like I did a custom Endor Trooper with Hoth Rebel Trooper body, and did like camo on like the vests and stuff. And
Oh,
Yeah,
that'll look sick.
It's a very cool custom. I have seen it. It's nice. I really hope Hasbro does the like the Endor Trooper, Rebel Trooper, kind of like they did with the Hoth one with the removable like face and everything. I think that would just be amazing. I feel like with what they
definitely.
did with it, it's hard to see them not doing it with the
Yeah.
Endor Trooper.
We're gonna
Yeah.
have to wait
Yeah.
like a couple of years though, you know?
Yeah, probably like 2023,
Yeah.
if I had to guess. But
Like
Yeah, I
the
think-
40th anniversary, yeah.
mhm. So speaking of which, Return of the Jedi, we got Bib Fortuna in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, I think he's gonna look so good next to so many different like Jabba's palace displays and stuff like that. And I
Yeah.
guess that kind of leads us into the next thing, which is the HasLab. What do you guys think the Black Series HasLab is gonna be?
I'm like rooting for a Jabba's palace, and I think that they could do the. I know me and Lukeness were talking about this. The swappable throne for Boba and then Jabba, so they could market it as a Book of Boba Fett HasLab technically.
Mm-hmm. You could switch it out, and then I think this is perfect time to get a Bib Fortuna release as well, because I mean,
Yeah,
definitely. I think it fits too perfectly to it's too perfect to be a coincidence, in my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like perfect timing.
And right around the time this will actually be showing up in hands will be right around the time that like 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi happens, and I just think that would be perfect.
That would be perfect.
So I know they announced that it wouldn't be a vehicle, and what do you guys think about that? Because
I think it's like, I think they're just like covering themselves from like a lot of past vehicles maybe haven't sold the greatest, or I mean, people that really wanted them got them, but like I think they overproduced. So this way they can produce how many people fund it, you know.
I mean, I feel like the biggest problem would be like the size, because some of the normal releases are like $100 to $150, and it's a pretty large ship already. So if you're gonna make a $500 spaceship, it's got to be huge, and there might just not be a ship that kind of fits that scale.
Star Destroyer ? Not just the size of your house.
Scale, that would be like the size.
That would be like the size of a car. Like it would.
If it was to scale, that'd be the size of like a small city.
Yeah.
What?
Like like you have 6-inch figures that have to fit in that, like it was in 1-to-1 scale. Those things, those Star Destroyers have like 50,000 people on them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You gotta fit 50,000 figures in it. It's like, you know, it's gonna be big.
If it was the size of a car, it'd be like one of those Lego ones where it only has like the bridge and then one more little area.
Yep.
I mean, I have the Force Order version of the Lego one where it has way more, but like, yeah, a whole city, man, they would only produce one of those.
I don't think they produce any of those. I don't think there's enough plastic.
There'd be a guy that would make that. Maybe not Black Series brand though.
So I know there's also been a lot of rumor going around that people think it's going to be a Rancor. What do you guys think about a Rancor?
Yeah, I definitely, that was like my first guess.
I mean, a Rancor would be cool. I don't know where I'd put him in my room, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think a Rancor would be cool, but if I'm paying $500 for a HasLab,
right,
I think I'd rather get like a display set or a play set, whatever you call it, rather than a massive animal.
I seen this one thing, and it was like the Episode 4 hallway for Black Series scale, and it had lights in it, and it was custom, and it was like $200.
Oh, for
the GTP toys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And you could only like, if you had to like pre-order it or something, and now you can't get it anymore.
Yeah, it was a limited thing for, it was actually, like, Star Wars. It was endorsed by Star Wars, so they actually got the license to do it and everything.
I know I thought about getting it, but like, I feel like it's such a specific scene that the really the only characters you could put on it is Darth Vader and the Rebel Troopers. And I don't have any Rebel Troopers to put on it.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't have any.
I mean, you know that place I always talk about, H3 Books and Comics?
Mm-hmm.
They have like 2 there for sure. And I don't know if they have more in the back. I haven't asked. Every time I go there, I look at them. I'm like, I'm gonna get you. And then I see someone else, and I'm like, you can wait because I'll get you later.
Yeah, I know. Out of the Basement said that they found them at Ollie's bargain bin or bargain outlet or whatever for like $5 each.
Oh my god!
So,
Out of the Basement, if you're watching this, man, I need like one of them at least.
Speaking of multiple figures, Skywalker, you told me that you actually pre-ordered a ton of 501st Troopers.
Yeah, so like the 501st Trooper is just my favorite trooper. I'm a sucker for Phase 2 clone troopers, and I as a kid, like I always wanted to get a 501st Trooper when I was collecting like 3 3/4 inch figures. Never could find one. So started collecting Black Series like way later than when the Order 66 4-pack came out. Never got that 4-pack, so this was my first opportunity. Plus, Anakin is like my favorite character. I've always wanted to do a the Temple March where he's walking up the stairs and stuff.
That'd be a cool diorama for sure.
Just a bunch of 501st behind him. I think it's gonna look amazing.
Boys, HasLab ?
See, that would be cool, but the problem is they'd have to include that many figures in it for people to actually buy it, I feel like. And I don't think they're including
2 or 3 of the 501sts, and then like have a 50% off little ticket in there or whatever.
I feel like that's too specific though. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna make the HasLab and people are gonna pay a lot of money for it, you got to include it like with it. And I don't think they're gonna include like 10 501st troopers in the box.
Yeah, and I think another thing is like you were saying with the Tantive 4 hallway. I don't think they want it to be like a specific scene.
Mm-hmm.
They want it to be maybe somewhere that's like visited multiple times throughout like the movies and shows and stuff. So I'm just going more like that route because I just think that's what Hasbro would do for sure.
So I mean, I guess next year would be the is it 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones?
Oh my god!
So maybe it's a Geonosian arena.
I was gonna say, what if they gave us all 3 of those creatures?
Yeah, you have like the 3 creatures and then like the poles that
oh my god,
that they were chained to. That would be pretty cool, actually.
Yo,
that would be cool.
Did you get the Geonosis battle droid, Luke?
I haven't yet. I've been needing to, but I do have like the Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Padme from Episode 2. So those would just go perfectly with that.
Yeah, I have the Count Dooku battle droid, Anakin Skywalker. Those are like the 3 from Episode 2 I have that I can see right now, and then I got Binks, of course.
Yeah. Like I hope that would be like the HasLab. I just really want those animals. Those animals would be sick, but I feel like
it would be awesome.
I feel like they would have to release the animals like separately or something. But
yeah,
I hope they do eventually though, because they're such cool like animal sets. Like I know they did the vehicle sets back in the day. They did like the Ray Speeder. I know they also did the Stormtrooper and Dewback. And do it kind of like that. Do like the Rhino thing Anakin was riding and add Episode 2 Anakin like on that as the character. That'd be pretty cool.
Make like 3 of those, and then of course Obi-Wan would come with the green thing. Padme would come with the rat tiger thing.
The rat tiger, yeah.
I don't even know what it's called.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is. So
I always thought it was a big rat mixed with a tiger. It was like
pretty much what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fair.
And then you got the other one. It's a grasshopper mixed with a crab.
Oh, it looks like a praying mantis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. That'd be cool. I just feel like the praying mantis, dude. It'd be so like hard to stand up.
That one that'd be like a. It'd be like a big like. It'd take up a lot of space.
Oh yeah, especially like the size of it too. It'd be pretty big.
Right.
Hey, you guys want to? Here, I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
I want to show you guys something I have. I think it's from Power of the Force, but, you know, like with the old line.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I have Power of the Force Boba just chilling over here.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Nice.
He just chills on the side of my set most of the time.
Yeah, I used to love Power of the Force. I got a bunch of those figures.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't like 5 POA figures, but the Power of the Force is just something you gotta respect.
It's like, they're amazing. I recently got like a Sebulba that was at like an old antique shop. They had a Sebulba Power of the Force, so I had to grab that.
So is this big like thing Power of the Force or what is it?
I'm not sure.
Like I'm positive this is the one Super Sorrow like reviewed like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Here.
That looks like it could almost be 6-inch scale.
I know, it's like...
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a baby one for 6-inch, you know?
Right.
Honestly, I really hope they make the Blurg from Mandalorian.
That would be amazing.
Because
Yeah,
I mean,
that would be awesome.
I actually just reviewed the Quill figure that should be out in a few weeks on my channel, but that figure kind of sucks.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one of those figures that it just stands there, really, you know.
Like the articulation's so bad he can't even hold his own gun.
He can't.
So the only like good thing for the figure I feel like would be a blurg for him to ride. I don't know what else would be
Exactly.
good for the figure.
He has like the correct feet, right? He has the feet that'll work for it, right?
I'm not sure.
I think he
Yeah,
does.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, his ankles are really cut in so that they can bend
Maybe.
forward.
I mean, his
Yeah,
leg articulation is pretty good, so I think he would like actually sit on the blurg pretty well.
I think he could. I mean, Mando could definitely sit on a blurg.
Oh, for
he has
sure.
great articulation.
I don't have a Mando yet. That's the thing I need to get.
Wow.
I
That
could get the
sucks.
credit collection one for like $35 off Amazon,
Yeah.
but like, that's
Is it
not
actually
my
that
main-
much? Or oh no, that's Canadian. Never mind.
Yeah, you guys are like, no.
I was gonna say that's a lot for a Black Series figure, but yeah.
Canadian, eh? Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have it easy. You guys got $20.
So,
I'm 30.
I was gonna say how is it collecting in Canada? I'm not familiar with like if it's easier or harder.
2 words. It freaking sucks sometimes.
Uh,
Nothing gets in my
guys-
Walmart.
Okay, but you
Literally-
guys still got Toys R Us. Toys R Us.
oh yeah,
usually
Toys R Us is always like just stacked with stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toys R Us is godly. I don't live in a city with Toys R Us. I gotta drive
Ooh.
like a couple hours to get there, like
Dude, it's
hour and
worth
a half
it
or
though.
whatever. You guys will never guess what my dad found though.
A Black Series figure. Did I get it right?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
but like it was for my it was for Christmas. My brother wanted to get me something. He was in the store. He knew I wanted to get one of these ones as like a gag or whatever, you know? And he found it in a Walmart. It's unbelievable.
Oh, the Holiday Trooper. I couldn't pick one of those up. I didn't have the guts or the money.
No, I just I'd like be ashamed of myself if I spent money on one of those. So I couldn't do it.
It's a cool
It wasn't
idea.
my money.
It's a cool idea, but it's just one of those things that I couldn't put it on the shelf with the rest of the guys because it just
Well, and like I wouldn't like decorate my house with like, you know, Christmas stormtroopers and stuff. Like I just wouldn't. Yeah. It's just it's goofy, but some people like them. I mean,
yeah.
I'm a Christmas guy. I wanted it. Like, same with the Jar Jar. I got Jar Jar because he's stupid and I like him for that reason. Those two are my gag gifts. My mom got me Jar Jar. My dad got me the Holiday Trooper.
I actually found Jar Jar in store on sale for like I think it was like $19 and I still passed it up because I just hate
he's
Jar
a
Jar.
good figure.
Luke, you
He
buy
is a good
him,
figure though.
you remake him into one of those. You can turn him into the one guy, like the old one with like the really.
I feel like what I would do is I would just end up giving him like Emperor Palpatine's cloak and giving him Kylo Ren's saber and then just be Darth Jar Jar.
You stole that from Sean Solo.
Yeah, and it'd be like the only way to redeem the figure. The only thing worth buying.
Wait, question. Do you guys want to go over the Darth Jar Jar theory right now?
I think we should actually focus on Black Series because we got a ton of stuff to actually cover with Black Series.
Yeah.
So, I guess moving back to the pipeline figures, what pipeline figure are you guys most excited for?
Oh, I knew you were just gonna ask that. I don't know actually. I kind of forget who's there. I kind of looked at it twice and I've already forgot.
So we got Jeddah Patrol Trooper, we got Nomad Boba, we got Cobb Vanth, we got Fennec Shand,
and then Bib Fortuna.
All those
Is that all
ones?
of them?
Yeah, I think that's it.
I thought there was like 8 or whatever, 6.
I'm excited for all of them. Like
Yeah,
all
honestly.
of them are gonna be bangers. So
The
I couldn't
Boba?
decide.
I think the Boba's mine. I'm a big Boba fan.
Yeah, Boba's my favorite character from the movies, so I'd say probably either Nomad Boba or Cod Vanth because they're just
I think
awesome.
Yeah, I think they're gonna kill it with Cobb Vanth too.
For sure.
I don't know. When I seen Cobb Vanth, I was like the first time, I'm like, that's Boba. He takes off his helmet. I'm like, that's not Boba. Give us Boba.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
then at
so
the end of the
mad.
episode, Boba was there anyway. So I mean, I'm glad. I'm actually like glad what they did with Cobb's character, because in the
I liked
Aftermath
it.
novels, like he was a character, but Boba never got his armor back. Boba was dead in the novels, pretty much.
But
Right.
no,
And
novel
then
books are not canon.
the book is
Comics
actually
are
canon.
more canon. Nah, I'm just kidding. But like, the most canon is live, is what you see on TV. That is the most canon it'll
Well,
get.
yeah, of course, but I don't know. I'm just glad. I'm glad what they did with their character. Like they brought Boba back, and it's awesome. I just cannot wait for Book of Boba, because the show's gonna be.
Oh, I'm so excited, and I know that they're.
Oh, Mayfeld. We forgot Mayfeld. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Oh yeah, Mayfeld too.
That's
Mayfeld
the guy.
too.
That's the guy.
That's gonna be a good figure, but like, it's also.
I think do you guys remember like the video that came out like a couple days ago? I don't know how long ago, but I basically just took the Mimban Han's equipment off, and then that's like my Din Djarin right now.
Yeah,
I feel
so
I feel like what you
Go
could
ahead.
do is if you get 2 of the Mayfelds, you could head swap one of them with the Din Djarin and Baby Yoda 2-pack Mando head, and then you have the
Definitely.
2. I feel like that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So do you think he's gonna come with a removable helmet?
I feel like he has to. If not, he's just.
I mean, he
A
takes it off for most of the show.
Yeah. And I'm pretty
I
sure
mean-
Bill Burr already got like a face scan for the photoreal, so.
Yeah, he did. He like talked about that way early, and it was like, okay, I guess we're getting a Mayfeld figure.
Well, like, they're definitely gonna have a helmet. But if Hasbro can somehow talk their way out of making a helmet,
I feel like they gotta have
will
a
do
helmet,
it.
because they wore a helmet for like half the.
Yeah.
He
TV
took it
shows.
off when he was driving the tank thing.
Yeah, but when they were fighting, he had it on.
Oh yeah. I forget that episode. That was like a year
Mando had
ago.
it on for like the entire episode, so.
My biggest problem with the Mandalorian is now we know what he looks like, and we don't want to know what he looks like.
I don't know. I'm fine with like his character though, because he took off his helmet at the end to like say goodbye to Baby Yoda, and I just think that's like huge character development for Mando himself. Like,
Yeah, I think they did a great job with his character development for sure. And I don't want to like compare the two, but like that's how I feel like they're doing with Hunter in the Bad Batch. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
they're really like developing him into like a likable character for sure.
Yeah, the newest Bad Batch episode that I like just watched an hour ago, I guess. That episode, that was probably in the top 3, top 5, something like that. Because
It's the best since the
First episode.
Yeah, first episode.
Because for me, every episode I watch of the Bad Batch, it makes me not want to watch it anymore because it's just going downhill. It's like, here's lots of action. It's like the all Star Wars movies combined into one awesome action, right? And then you decide to just bring a story for the next 7 episodes or whatever, the next 6 episodes.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like some of the episodes were slow, but I didn't think they were that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the storytelling.
Of course, it's
Yeah,
progressing with the story, but like, in my opinion,
I think-
it's just
Yeah, and I think if you look back on like any Clone Wars season, there are those episodes that are, not
Really
as
slow.
like not as intense. Like
yeah.
there'd be like whole arcs where you follow Padme around in Clone Wars. So like I don't get why people are like complaining like, oh, we haven't seen this or that, and it's like I mean, I don't know. Part of me like thinks that way, like, yeah, it could be more fast paced maybe, but it's also at the end of the day it is a animated show targeted for teenagers.
Yeah.
You
I thought you were
know,
going to say
so-
little kids. I'm like, that is not a
No.
kid's show.
Yeah,
We
no,
watched
I wouldn't say
Crosshair.
little kids, but yeah.
We watched
I mean,
Crosshair burn civilians and shoot the other Dark Trooper.
yeah. Well,
It
so
took the darkest turn of Star Wars history ever.
I've definitely been seeing in the comments everybody wants Crosshair to be shown again because it's been like 6 episodes since he's
That
been
is
in.
one thing. I think it's gonna pay off though, because I mean we know that the Empire is coming for him now because they just got,
My
exposed basically.
my hope is that they manage to get Crosshair's chip removed while they're there removing everybody else's chip, and then
Yeah.
Crosshair pretty much joins the squad
My
back.
theory: more Dark Squad troopers surround him. Crosshair talks to them. He's like, "Surrender, the only chance." Bad Batch does their little thing. Somehow they knock Crosshair out, remove his chip, and then he kills the rest of the Dark Troopers with him. And then they go back to go like kill everyone in Kamino because they're like the top.
I don't think
notch.
they'd go back to Kamino, but
Yeah, I know, but like, if the story, because they have to die because they're never anywhere else.
or
So I think if they're
I don't-
gonna die, they'll go
I
back.
don't think they have to die,
I don't
but
think they have to. But
I think there definitely has to be like a reason. Maybe Rex doesn't call them for like, hey, we got like a whole rebellion going on here, like
yeah. I feel like it'd be really cool for like Crosshair's story arc if like for some way Darth Vader ends up going with Crosshair and all them to try to eliminate them, and then they remove Crosshair's chip, and he either they don't remove his chip, but like his chip like he somehow resists it,
Mhm.
and has to hold off Vader so they can escape, but then he dies in the process.
Yeah, that was like a theory that I had like I wanted Vader to like the finale, Vader gets sent like, okay, these guys, the Bad Batch is like defeating all these guys that were sending at him. We gotta send Vader. Vader ends up going, and then with Crosshair's with Vader. They end up like going, and then he can't like watch Vader kill his like brothers basically, so like he snaps out of it and like basically like tries to like shoot Vader or something, then like ends up getting killed saving them so they can get away because obviously they're
remember in like Endgame when they had Thanos pinned down and they were trying to take the gauntlet off on like Thanos' home world?
Or that was Infinity War, yeah.
Yeah, or whatever. I think that's might what happened, And I like the theory, but I think how Wrecker had a concussion and then his chip started functioning. I think they're gonna have to concuss Crosshair and kind of knock him out, put him to the side, and then he'll wake up, and then his chip will be broken, and that's how he'll snap out of it. Because Omega and Wrecker are very tight already. They're like besties right now.
Yeah.
And he was gonna kill her if Rex didn't come there.
Yeah.
And I have another little theory. The second that Darth Vader sees Captain Rex, they're gonna just kind of stop and pause there, have a moment of silence, and then Darth Vader is gonna kind of like in Rebels when he faced Ahsoka. Only it's going to be Rex, like his best friend.
How would that happen, though? Because I don't think Rex really stands a chance.
No, he doesn't. But
he doesn't stand a chance. There's going to be a moment of silence. Darth Vader's going to go snap again, and he's going to get real angry. And then Rex is going to have to run. He's going to know that was Anakin Skywalker. What does he become? And then, like, all this, that happens. You heard it from here first.
I don't know. I saw a theory that Darth Vader liked hiring Boba Fett because he sounded like Rex.
I don't think that's like.
I don't know about that.
I like it, but it's like Vader wanted nothing to do with Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, I feel like that just kind of ruins Vader's character.
Yeah, I feel like people keep wanting to be like, oh, he like low key was still Anakin at heart. It's like no. He was like totally savage, cut off.
It wasn't until
when Luke came.
Luke,
yeah, when Luke was about to die, he was like, maybe I should say my son. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe that's a good idea, so I don't go.
Yeah.
So
He's like, this dude is actually evil. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Well, like, I don't know about you guys. I watched Star Wars Theory, and when Darth Vader first got in his suit, and you know how he was destroying all the machines, right? And they were all exploding.
Yeah.
Yep.
He tried to hurt Emperor Palpatine, but then he like force choked him or whatever, or like shocked him, and that was off scene to teach him that I am the master. Do not mess with me. You are now mine. I own you. He did that.
I mean, he purposely made his suit vulnerable to lightning.
To Force lightning. Yeah.
That's why you never see Darth Vader use Force lightning ever.
Or I honestly though, like I feel like I know in the Force Unleashed video game, like a huge part of his thing is trying to get Starkiller to help face Palpatine with him, and
And
I
that's
really
why,
hope they find something like that to bring into canon because I love Starkiller's character.
Oh, that'd
Is that
be
not
amazing.
canon? Is that
No,
not
it's
canon?
not.
It's
No,
not canon.
can't.
No, in the second
Starkiller.
game, he like just pulverizes like 50 stormtroopers with like no effort at all. Like I feel like
Yeah,
he'd be way
he's-
too overpowered to be canon.
He is. He would have like, yeah, he's way too powerful. Kind of like in the aspect of Mace Windu. Like Mace Windu's like really way too powerful to be like explored in like a show or something.
Sure. And I'm pretty sure in the second game he kills all the main characters, so I'm pretty sure it's definitely not canon. Because
Yeah.
It's definitely not canon. But honestly, I'd love to see like a canon version of it.
Yeah, me too. Like even like if it wasn't Starkiller, like an adaptation of that, you know.
Omega question mark if she has the Force?
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Starkiller's a guy, so that's one.
Yeah, I know, but like, you know how? Never mind. I'm gonna stop bringing Marvel because I don't know that much about it. But like, Captain Marvel is a girl in the movie, but then she was a girl also in the comic. But then they changed her to a guy, so anything can happen.
Yeah, that's different. That's like whole comic book stuff. But anyway,
yeah, I'm gonna stop bringing up the MCU.
So I know somebody just said make him an Inquisitor. Honestly, I think it'd be really cool to like explore some more Inquisitors. So
yeah,
I
even
don't know.
even if like they adapted like a Starkiller into being like one of Vader's like Inquisitors, that maybe he had to like hide his power more because he was just more powerful than like the rest, or
and then I guess he goes rogue Jedi eventually.
Yeah, something along those lines would be really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but like, I can tell you guys are fans of Inquisitors. They were never in the movies, so I was never really like when I seen them. I'm kind of like, I don't know about this, guys.
Well, I mean, I love Rebels. If you haven't seen Rebels is a great TV show.
Yeah, I watched it all already.
I was the same way at first. Like, I was like, bro, these guys literally like fly with their lightsabers. Like, I thought it was so goofy, but like that show brought so much like emotion to me.
I cried in bed when I was watching it on a school night at 11 p.m. when I should have been asleep. I cried when Kanan died.
Oh yeah, that's so sad. But like,
I cried.
Like, I think like just some of the best like voice acting and just like acting in general is when Ezra finds Maul, and like the way Maul is just like,
he just sounds crazy.
He is so like manipulative of Ezra. It's like insane. That just Sam Witwer is just like an amazing actor, and like I just think that's just like one of the best performances I've ever seen in my life.
So, going back to Bad Batch, I feel like a lot of people are wondering like what happens to Wolf and Gregor, because obviously they're not in it yet, and they obviously didn't get their chips removed during Order 66. So, are they going to explore that in the Bad Batch, do you think, or?
I'm positive yes, very soon.
I don't know if maybe not this season, maybe if in the next season, if they're doing more than one season, if like they incorporate Rex more into the show, maybe. then they could explore that. But I feel like Rex would maybe need his own show to like really dive into like how he saved all these other clones or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it's not that hard. I mean, the Bad Batch, yeah, you're gonna stick out quite a bit, but you literally just get some clone armor, and you just act like a robot, and all like stormtroopery, and you can slip right past them, just be like, "Hey, Commander Wolf, we need you in the medical bay now," and then they just blast them, like
That wasn't a bad impression.
zap
I'm not
'em.
gonna lie. That was pretty good.
Commander Wolf, reporting for duty.
Okay, well, so I hope we
Call
see
of
them
Duty.
because I know that like with the end of season 7, that was one of my big things. Like, if Rex is just gonna dip, I want to know what happens to them. And now that we actually know a little bit more about Rex, I hope they go into that eventually. It doesn't have to be this season, but eventually, I want to see more of his
Wait,
story.
who
And I
was the
could-
other guy in Rebels? Like there was 3. There was Rex, Wolf, and then what was the last guy?
Gregor.
Gregor, right?
Gregor, yeah.
Gregor.
Captain.
I don't remember what his clone appearance was
He was
like.
He
the
was a
212
commando.
Commando, yeah.
They went. Remember that? Like, I don't know if you watched Clone Wars like a lot, but it was that arc where those like 4. It was R2D2 and like the
Oh,
little
that
like.
guy?
Yeah.
Well, R2D2 and like a couple other droids, and then like.
And like, yeah, that's
little
George Lucas's favorite episode. That one where they go on like the weird sandy.
You know what I'm talking about? Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I actually enjoyed that arc quite a bit. It was a weird arc, but it was enjoyable.
I love it. That's why I like it, is because it's weird. Like
It's
I
random,
love those.
yeah.
I love those weird Star Wars things in Clone Wars and Rebels that are just so weird that it's like just amazing. I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
That one, I don't like. I like that one. I'm so happy he lived. I thought he was dead. I had no idea. When I was like, "Who's Gregor?"
I mean, he kind of got blown up, though. I want to know how he survived.
Yeah.
'cause-
Yeah, like he did get blown up.
I mean, Echo survived, but he
I
also
was
is
just
half
gonna say-
robot. So,
True.
unless if Gregor's half robot, we just don't know it. I don't see him surviving very well.
Well,
Yeah.
he did have commando stuff on, so maybe that stuff's like blast proof. It's like
Maybe the armor is strong.
like the Bad Batch
Yeah.
obviously has special modified armor. So
I mean, like it is Star Wars too, where like Darth Maul got
Darth
cut
Maul
in
gets
half
cut
and
like from the waist, and he
totally
survives.
survived. I mean, look at Grievous. He's like 2 eyeballs and like some lungs.
Yeah, I guess so.
So they could fudge it.
Yeah, for sure.
heck, when it's your own story, you can do whatever you want.
hmm
Hmm
But it's not their own story. It's now Disney's. It's George Lucas's.
I don't know. I honestly, so like, I know a lot of people are hating on like Disney Star Wars, but like, ignore the new trilogy. Just look
Yeah.
at like
Yeah.
TV shows, all that kind of stuff, video games,
I don't
all that.
know.
It's pretty good content.
I don't know if I talked
Definitely.
to you guys about this yet, but like apparently there's a theory they might just erase new Star Wars and have that in alternate dimension.
Like the sequels.
Yeah, the sequels. That's just gonna be an alternate Star Wars dimension, and then so that's not gonna be in the actual trilogy. They're not
Yeah,
cut that
I'm-
out.
I've heard that too. Like that's like the universe that where Ezra didn't
Ezra,
save
yeah.
Ahsoka. Like Ezra didn't save Ahsoka, and that's what like the sequels is what happened in that universe. But I don't see them doing it anytime soon.
Yeah, I think
mean,
Disney's pretty proud of what they made. Like,
yeah,
They're pretty proud, but not everyone
like,
else.
without those sequels, like the Disney Star Wars isn't as much like Disney Star Wars without the sequels. So
And I feel like in the long run, like I love Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, and I think they're
Yeah.
great. But in the long run, like with Star Wars and Disney altogether, Disney's main goal is to make money. Like if the movies flop,
Exactly.
as long as they make money, they could care less about the storytelling.
mhm.
And I don't think that like Disney themselves would allow Lucasfilm to go and just erase those movies, even if they wanted to as well. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe they won't, but in my Star Wars world, they're erased. I don't believe in them.
I don't know. I didn't hate them that much. They're enjoyable to watch, but
Maybe the first one. Maybe the last one. But The Last Jedi is a disgrace to humanity.
I didn't like what they did with Luke's character. I think they're gonna kill off Luke anyway. Have him actually go to Crate and get killed by Kylo.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like,
death. It's like they tried to copy Yoda's, but made
But
it
like
suck.
other than Luke's death, I feel like the movie's pretty solid. Like I know the
Yeah,
Canto Bight scene is really stupid because it doesn't get anything done, but I still think it's enjoyable to watch.
I think, for me personally, like it just feels like a fan film almost, or like.
That's actually
Like,
yeah. Yeah,
But
right.
like I respect people that like them. Like I did enjoy like The Force Awakens. Like at the time, I was like, okay. And even like when Rise of Skywalker came out, I was like, okay, this is, it is what it is. I'll enjoy it for what it is. But then after like everything came out about we had no plan for this trilogy. Like we didn't even know like Palpatine wasn't not in the picture. Like even like when we started making Rise of Skywalker. So
Oh yeah, they
like
kind of
that whole.
halfway through.
And then when you watch them back with that in mind, it's like you can totally tell there was no direction. And
Yeah.
that's just like my whole thing is like, for me, it was like a slap in the face as a Star Wars fan too.
Oh
yeah,
for
Because
sure.
the main reason though, so this is like my theory on like why people hate the sequels, is because that was our one shot at getting Leia,
Star Wars
Han,
back.
and Luke. But that was our one shot at getting Leia, Han, and Luke back together in one scene.
And
Oh,
they
yeah.
never
And
did it.
now, and it's now that can never happen again. So like that, I think that's why it hurts so much, because like that was the chance that we had to get that scene, that reunion that we all thought was coming, but it just never came.
I feel like if they made the sequels like 10 years earlier, back in like the 2010s,
Mm-hmm.
whenever the actors were still a little bit younger, or
Yeah.
heck, even like early 2000s, like near the prequels, whenever
Right.
the actors were still younger, that would have been a nice like 10 or 15 years after Return of the Jedi, kind of like where most of that Legends content takes place.
Right.
That would
Yeah.
have been really cool to see, like Luke in his prime and Han and Leia, like
Definitely.
Leia training to be a Jedi, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that would have been
Definitely.
great. Speaking of fan films, I know we talked about it like 2 minutes ago, but I made a fan film.
Oh, really?
I did not tell anyone yet, but I made a fan film,
Nice.
and I'm the main character.
Nice.
So if you can find it, you can find it.
Oh wait, so it's not up on your channel?
No, because then it's my face reveal.
What is it called? We
So,
need.
yeah,
Okay, you
I'm-
can't give us this and then not give us
Yeah, I was
anything else.
gonna
You gotta
say,
give us a
what?
hint.
I'm just. Oh, no. All right.
Just one hint.
All right. The Fallout of Order 66.
Fallen Order.
Fallout. The Fallout of Order
Fallout.
66.
Star Wars
66.
Fallout. Oh, that'd be pretty sick though. I don't know.
All I'm saying is I'm a Jedi, a Padawan Jedi, and I edited it all myself, and I'm pretty proud of it, even though it's not very good.
Mhm. So now I'm gonna track this thing down, and I'll be back. No, I'm joking. But yeah, honestly, I think like the fan film community is pretty good. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
actually get good storytelling in it, like I know Star Wars
Jeez,
Theory's
thanks,
fan
Luke.
film there with like Vader. That thing is
Definitely.
amazing.
His new one, though. His
What-
first one was great. His new one's kind of like... So where's
Where-
Vader again?
Where the one where it's just Mace Windu messing
Beating
up a
down
bunch
some
of
clones, yeah.
So that's weird because it was like animated though. It wasn't like live action.
Yeah, so it's because of the whole COVID thing. Like he had to do it
Yeah.
in a different way because of COVID. He couldn't get like the actors. down
I
there.
hope
but
he can. I hope he can bring it back and remake it.
He wants to continue it in live action. But yeah, I think so. Like the whole fan film was leading up to Mace Windu's return. That's the whole plot of his fan film.
Mace is 100% alive, by the way.
I feel like he is, but
so?
with the amount of characters that are bringing back, I feel like you can't bring him back.
Yeah, that's like the only thing with me. Like, I'd love to see Mace Windu back, but then it's like, who dies in Star Wars? Like, who really dies? You know, exactly. So it's like, what are the stakes anymore? You know, like they could bring Luke back. I mean, if that's the case. So like, yeah, I don't know.
No, only people that use the Force can come back. Everyone else that doesn't have the Force is not allowed to come back.
I was gonna say
Boba Fett never died. He used his vibroblade to cut through the beast in an X shape so he could push his head through it.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like he was dead though,
Echo.
And then they brought him
Echo.
back.
No.
Echo, yeah, he got brought back. Your theory is busted.
Grievous.
It's not busted. Echo got revived. Echo got revived with cybernetic parts.
Was
just like General Grievous.
That's the same thing as being brought back, though.
Arc 77 review says it's the beginning of the end, Seber. Your theory is busted.
Oh my god. My theory.
I don't know.
The only thing that could have made me like the sequel trilogy is if that last battle scene, every Jedi appeared in their ghost form behind Rey and Kylo, and they, like, you heard their voice, but if you would have seen them, that would be amazing.
That would have been interesting.
You've seen them all. They all appeared. And then all the dead Sith appeared, and it was just some big, giant ghost battle.
That seems a little too complicated.
No, it's not.
That'd be cool, don't get me wrong.
It's Star Wars.
Okay, hear me out. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Rise of Skywalker, but imagine, like, Palpatine's there, and then like, Palpatine, like, just suddenly gets, like, shocked from somewhere else, and he dies. He's dead, you know? And then Jar Jar comes out, and really, it's revealed that it's Darth Jar Jar is the mastermind behind everything, like, all the movies. Like,
that would make me praise.
I'd love that. Like, I'd love that.
That would just ruin, like, the first two trilogies, but it'd still be better than what they did in Rise of Skywalker, I feel like. So
it would, no. Still, make it in the alternate universe, but then have Jar Jar as the ultimate Sith Lord. And maybe it wouldn't ruin it. Maybe it would. Who knows?
We actually have Darth Jar Jar in the chat, by the way, so...
Hey! Nice. Oh my god, Darth Jar Jar, what's going on?
I don't know. It's an interesting theory, but... Okay, hear me out, though. I know me and my friends are talking about this, but what if they did a Jar Jar, like, solo movie with, with what happened to him after, like, Order 66 and everything, because we don't really know what happened to him. And
yeah, I do.
Well, they talked about it in, like, a comic or something, but, like, imagine, like, it's just him. He's just, like, this really, like, just, like, drunk, wasted Jar Jar the entire movie, and...
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Like, he's just kicked out of
everywhere.
everywhere.
It'd be like Pirates of the Caribbean, where Jack Sparrow, they just took... Jack Sparrow's drunk the whole time, and that kind of made the movie a little bit weird, but, you know...
Well, I mean, because, you know, everybody's, like, just mad at Jar Jar for, like, absolutely ruining their lives and causing the start of the Empire.
Oh, he's just sitting in a bar. Like, I don't know if you guys seen... I don't know if I read it. I was going to do a podcast where I read the Blood Ties Jango and Boba Fett comic.
Mm-hmm.
That video doesn't get much views. So I don't...
Are you allowed to do that? Like, read comic books? Or is it...
Yeah, you can do that.
I did it.
Okay.
And I don't know about you guys. I'm going to spoil it, but, like, Connor Freeman is just a drunk clone. He's a baby of a clone. An abandoned clone had a baby with some other chick or whatever, and then...
Jar Jar.
Oh, no! Oh! Jar Jar and the abandoned clone. Oh! I can't
I
get
don't
it
know.
out of my mind.
Like, I kind of want to make a fan film of that, but it'd also just be so bad. It would be good.
Yeah. It'd have to be like a parody
gonna
or
lie.
like a
Oh yeah,
Guys,
for sure. It couldn't be serious.
I
but-
got you. I got you.
Oh, Jar Jar is on your wall. How do you sleep at night with that thing
I
staring
know.
at
Every
you?
time I look over, he's just staring right at me. Every time, and it's scary. I think I'm gonna get raped every time I look at him.
Oh no.
He's gonna jump off my wall.
Oh no.
Misa, Chato, thanks. Misa, time to
You
know,
play.
I think that's a pretty good spot to end the stream.
I was gonna say we're kind of swirling off the train
Yeah.
here.
Okay, guys, thanks for joining so much. I really appreciate it. If you guys aren't, go sub
Definitely.
to Skywalker and Seber. They will be linked in the description. And
I'm sorry for ruining the stream, guys. Stream
No,
is
you're
making
fine.
it all
You're good.
awkward.
You're good.
and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Yep.
Hey,
Thanks everybody
guys.
for joining.
Peace out,
Everyone,
guys.
go find my video, my little fan film.